Hello everyone, this is Yoshi542 and you're probably wondering what the hell am I looking at right now. In case you didn't know, they recently added 8-bit tanking again to World of Tanks. I wasn't there the first time and that was when they had the Carl. Now this time we have 3 different tanks in a completely different map called Winter Showdown, and it's basically a near but not quite symmetrical map. But it's not really the map that we're talking about as much as more as why are the graphics so frigging Minecraft-like? And is there sound, you may think. Actually, I disable sound whenever I play 8-bit tank, so I don't know, I just don't like the sounds. I know they sound really silly, and that's the intent because they are 8-bit, so they're supposed to sound NES level. But barring that, no sound, and you get to see me play Mammoth tank, which is basically an equivalent to kind of like a T-57 because it fires, well, more like a T-110E5. American crew, it's a heavy tank, seems alright, pretty solid, but it's not really the tank that we're talking about here, more my gameplay. And I'm actually playing in Platoon. I'm not in a clan, but I'm platooned with the EC clan, as you can see over there. And XVM seems to be broken right now, so it's not showing any of their stats, but that doesn't really matter. This is kind of more of just something I wanted to put out because I haven't put out any content in nearly 2 weeks on my channel. I probably should do so again, but it's hard getting an ace tanker replay for WZ111. That's what I want to do. I want to get an ace tanker on this thing. I got a fair amount of first class, second class, and third class games, as well as some saved as replays, but I can't get that yet. I can't get the ace tanker. Then when I get the ace tanker, I could finally put out my overview video on the 111. I could probably do it without the ace tanker replay, but to me that feels like a wasted opportunity. I'd rather take my time and try to get that really amazing game in an ace tanker for the WZ111, but it hasn't happened yet. Anyway, so let's just go over this really quick. So what you're gonna basically see is me playing the Mammoth tank in 8-bit game mode, and this is a limited time thing with the 8-bit. It ends, I believe, February 9th, 2015. So if you're watching this now and you're playing World of Tanks and you haven't tried 8-bit, give it a try. There's some missions where you could, get decent amount of credits, as well as if you play enough as in platoons, you could level up a crew and you can move that crew out to another tank that you have. So in this case, my intent for playing the Mammoth is it levels up a US crew, and you can get a good amount of XP if you do the missions related to that. So you play enough, this and that, you could probably get a 2 or 3 skill crew in the span of, I don't know, a few days, depending on how much you play, which is really, really good. It's hard to get a 2 or 3 skill crew by normal means unless, you're an amazing tanker and you always get wins. In this case, wins are irrelevant. As long as you do enough damage for your platoon, as well as your own specific tank. In this case, I need to do 2,500 damage on a Mammoth tank to get 1,500 crew experience for all crew members and 10k credits. But if my platoon does a combined 15k damage for all 5 of us, since the winter platoons are meant to be 5 players, so 2 platoons per team, that's 4 platoons total, but if you do the 15k, then you get another 2,500 crew experience and I believe 20k credits. So that's, you can get up to 30k credits in a game, and it doesn't matter if you win or lose, as long as you and your platoon do the necessary X amount of damage for your tank, as well as your platoon damage, which is a bare 15k, which can be done pretty easily, assuming your team isn't completely dumb, or your platoon is completely dumb, then you're fine. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It doesn't matter if you go, all your teammates get killed and the enemy team is barely scratched. Well, I wouldn't say barely scratched, barely dead, but you do enough damage, then you get the idea. Okay, so let's just get started before I keep rambling on. So the purpose of this video is just to discuss 8-bit tanks a little bit and to discuss the current status of why I haven't put out videos, but I also get a TopGun in this, which is unusual. I almost never see anyone get more than 4 or 5 kills in this game mode. Everyone's pretty, I wouldn't say reckless, but people who do know how to play this, they usually use the polar bears, aka the tank destroyer. The polar bears do 1,000 damage per shot, and even with a Mammoth 5k health, polar bear has a basically similar rate of fire to a mammoth, which is they shoot every 4.5 seconds, or a little bit longer, up to 5 seconds. Mammoths are the heavy tanks. The Arctic foxes are the light tanks. You can tell they have low health, but they're very mobile. They don't shoot in a 3-shot burst like a mammoth, but they shoot at a much higher rate of fire, one shot at a time. They also are the best healers due to their high rate of fire. Now, you're probably thinking, what the fuck is a healer in this game? Arctic foxes, well, all three tanks, the polar bear, tank destroyer, the mammoth, and the Arctic fox all have a premium ammo type. Those premium ammo types, when shot at allies, actually heals tanks. The Arctic fox is the best at that because it has a higher rate of fire. Now, the average amount of damage healed per shot is around 200, maybe a bit less. It's, as you can see, I'm taking a lot of damage, but this is where the healing comes into play for me. Now, if you take a look at the damage log, you see a lot of APCR Arctic Fox down there, bottom center, a little bit to the left. That's my allies healing. The people in my platoon who are using Arctic Foxes are healing me. That's why you see my health go up and go down sometimes. Here in this game, I specifically just get healed while doing damage to several tanks. So I'm taking on this mammoth tank, and you can see that, it's shooting multiple shots at a time. But I back up because I'm nearly dead, and one shot from a polar bear would probably kill me. I don't want to die right now. So I'm going to sit here around the corner, let my other allies do the job. And I'm taking a lot of heals in from my teammates, or my platoon mates. I'm back to a decent amount, and I can take a couple shots from a polar bear, so I'm just going to keep focusing down that mammoth, and I'm going to let him die. I'm going to shoot the polar bear, and it's just really messy right now. We're leading 2-0, but as I said, kills are not relevant. There's no mission objectives you have to get kills. The objective is damage. Damage, 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 damage. That's all you need to do, damage. As long as you do enough damage on your part and your platoon's part, then you're good. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. It doesn't matter if your team can't even get a kill, as long as you do enough damage. Because that's the entire objective of it all. So, at this point, I still don't have a kill, but I get a TopGun eventually, right? Which I do. And I'm getting a ton of, even though I'm getting hit by polar bears for 1k, I'm getting healed by Arctic foxes for up to 200 per shot. So it's kind of dumb that I'm taking this much damage, but at the same time I'm getting healed, so I'm just going to unload as much as I can. So there's the first kill, a polar bear. Second kill, another polar bear. He damages me, but I still keep getting healed, and that mammoth is near dead. Will I kill him as well? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Okay, so I guess I do. And he's down. And now it's 3 versus 4, but we did enough damage. I already did half the damage for my platoon, which is needed, which is, I did 7.5k. I need 15k for my platoon to do it, and I'm pretty sure we did it. And here's some more. Here's another mammoth. I'm just gonna keep going and going and going. I'm hit by the mammoth. I'm trying to damage his polar bear, which I do, and I kill him. 5 kills out of nowhere suddenly. And this is gonna be the last kill, right? I think this is going to be the last kill. I know I get 6 kills at least in this game. There, he's the last kill, and what we're going to do here is kind of dumb. We're actually going to cap, I think. I'm going to speed this up. I'm not sure if we cap, or that might have been a different game that I played. This is just, for this game. Yeah, we just capped because we want the game to end, and the decision making going into the process of capping is, why do you want to cap? Why does it matter? Because we don't feel like wasting time chasing a light tank across, well, actually no, it's not a light tank, it's a polar bear. It's a TD across the map. He could be hiding in one of the bush areas in this map, which is good for polar bears because they have good camo in regards to this. And if you go to the bush areas around this map, there's a lot of good spots to hide in. Well, not that many, to be honest. Corners, and you see the green parts on the mini-map? Those are the bush areas. Those are great for polar bears to hide in. So we're just going to speed this up and end the game. Now, I'm not even going to bother to go into the post-game stats, mainly due to the purpose that, why bother? I mean, I did the damage that I did here. I'm sure I got healed a lot, but it's really irrelevant. I did 9.5k damage out of the 15k needed for my team. which is pretty awesome in a Mammoth. But when you're getting healed that much, you better be doing at least 5k in my opinion. When you're getting healed up to your health amount, it's a lot. I probably got healed 7,000 health, I would guess. Because they healed me from near nothing to full health and kept going and kept me alive during that time. So I have to give shout outs and props to the guys in the DC clan for doing this, especially for healing me. The assassin and easy target, they did their job in healing the tank. Feels like I'm playing WoW again for some reason. And I did what I had to do. I just kept killing, well, damaging, and the kills were just bonuses. Whatever. Okay, having said that, there's also another reason why I am not necessarily putting out much World of Tanks content. I mean, I could probably put out some half-ass replays and do commentary on them, but I feel like that's just not worth it. If I want to put out replays in World of Tanks on my YouTube channel, I want to put out good replays, me playing good, not me just playing decent. I mean, me playing decent, I could put out probably every other replay every game that I play on replay. It's irrelevant. But if I put out good replays, then yeah, that's good, right? So in this case, I'm not putting out anything, not necessarily because I don't have good replays. I do have some, but I guess I have a too high standard, and that's the problem. So for now, don't expect too much World of Tanks content until I get some really amazing replays in. And I don't have anything really amazing, to be honest. I have some good ones, some decent ones, but I have been playing it a bit less since I haven't been playing Diablo 3 again. Now, Armored Warfare is around the corner, and although I'm not in the technical pre-alpha invite, unlike some popular YouTubers and streamers and such, I hope to get into the initial first wave of closed beta testing that they'll release within the coming weeks or months, first quarter this year apparently. So if as soon as I get into that, I will be putting out Armored Warfare content. Now, in regards to other games, such as Diablo 3, or maybe even War Thunder, since I do played a little bit, but not a lot, I don't intend to do any War Thunder commentary or content for my channel, but who knows, it could happen. Diablo 3, unless I find something really interesting worth posting about, I don't think I'm going to do any Diablo 3, but I could. I'm just saying that's a possibility. Other games whatsoever. No intent. I might do a BF4 one sometime. I know currently, as I am speaking, the Battlefield Hardline open beta is out right now, but I have no intent on doing that either. Yeah, that's about it though. So this was just, kind of a video to kill some time and to show that I'm not dead. I am active, but it's just hard to get the right content at the moment. But don't worry, I am working on it, and I am trying to get something. And if if all else fails and I can't get an ace tanker type replay on my WZ in say a week, then screw it. I'll just put out the best replays I got currently on my WZ111 and make an overview video. I know I haven't made an overview video in a very long time. It's been ages. It's been over a year. I know. Don't worry, I will do it. I promise. So this is Yoshi542. Thank you for watching, and I do apologize in advance for that, for the long delay and stuff. And when Armored Warfare comes out and I'm playing, I'm probably going to actually start streaming. I know I haven't done any streaming whatsoever, but I swear to you that I will start streaming as soon as AW and I can play it comes out. When I can start playing AW, I'm going to I don't care if I get no viewers on Twitch for weeks or months. I'm going to just stream it and just work up from there, along with doing my YouTube thing. Okay, I'll shut up now, and thank you for watching. If you actually did like this silly video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. I know it was kind of a half-assed video of me just getting some lucky TopGun in a weird game mode with really shitty graphics for tanks. But yeah, I figured why not put out an 8-bit video, 8-bit game mode video, even though it's going to be going away in, I don't know, 4 days from now? Yeah, 4 days. I'll see you around.